Okay, today, because of the overwhelming support in the community poll, y'all have convinced me to take a step in my Power Ranger journey and go to uncharted territory past Mystic Force, just so we can add a new Violator to our ranks, that being RJ from Jungle Fury. So we start this off with our trio of Rangers talking to their sensei, who we get to know for a whole 5 seconds until he gets slimed out. Leaving the Rangers without a master, what a way to start the season. But with his dying breath, he want to make sure that his Rangers are being trained proper. Oh, and I'm over here thinking that he might be sending them to like a master temple, some type of ninja storm dojo maybe. Nah, he just sends them to a pizzeria. And bro, what proceeds next has to be stereotyping at its finest, as the Rangers see an old Asian man in the corner and they're like, oh, this has to be our master. Yo, them seeing the first old Asian man and thinking that he's their Mr. Miyagi is crazy. But the man that would actually be their master comes and reveals himself, and boy might have smoked a Snoopy before work, I'm just saying. Yo, and the Rangers was not really feeling my man. Ain't think he had that dog in him. Oh, but they were about to learn quick when they had to go against their first monster and a couple minions, and they were getting their butts handed to them. But RJ must have took a smoke break at work and pulls up still in his kitchen attire. Oh, and everyone's like, oh, what he finna do? He ain't about to do nothing. As until my boy rolls up the sleeve and show he inked out. Mind you can't get this tatted on you. This ain't just gotta appear on its own. So I'm hype. I'm like, yo, what is boy finna do?
You're him.
Oh yeah, Casey, he is him. Bro has so much aura, he even comes with today's video sponsor, Aura. Now, I really want you to ask yourself, are you safe online while I show you these documents? Does anything seem off or alarming about them? Well, they should, because this is the type of information data brokers have on you. All your personal and vulnerable information on a shopping list. Because it doesn't matter how safe you think you are, when there are so many data breaches and companies selling your data, it's almost inevitable, but you don't have to feel hopeless and be a victim, because all you need to fight back is to get Aura. They will scrape your information off of those data broker sites and keep them off. And yeah, there are other places that offer similar services to Aura, but none of them come with this laundry list of features all for the same price as them. Aura and me are so confident in their service to help you that we read up our link together. By going to aura.com/ShamanKing100, they are offering our community a 14-day free trial, so you can give them a try yourself while they scrape your information off a site. Don't leave yourself vulnerable and give Aura a try using my link down below. Now back to the video. But yeah, RJ is one of those mentors who can train a ranger, but also can get his hands dirty if need be. But through all the show, RJ takes his mentor role very serious, knowing that these are new fleshlings and he has to train them the best he can. Shoot, Casey's only been training for a week. But we're gonna jump forward to an arc that I really think is most important for RJ and sets him apart from a lot of other mentors and rangers in general. You see, after the blue and yellow ranger actually got other masters to help them learn more techniques and get stronger, Casey was feeling a little left out.
He's like, hey, I'm the red ranger. I need someone to glaze me, please.
So Casey goes up to his mentor RJ, the guy that was thrusted upon him to be their mentor and has trained them and made them into Power Rangers, and asked Brody,
hey, when can I get a new mentor?
Oh, and RJ was upset. He was looking at Casey like he was cheating on him, like, what, am I not good enough for you? What, am I chopped liver? But thank goodness this awkward conversation got interrupted by the villainess known as Camille that pulled up with a whole platoon of minions. And maybe in this instant, Casey maybe do need a master, because boy was getting his butt whooped by the equivalent of a putty. And it might have been GG's for the boy if a man looking like a Viking warrior, dual wielding 2 blades, didn't come in and started slaughtering all the minions. Nah, I knew bro was cold when he started hitting the 300 slow-mo shots. Ends up wiping the whole horde of minions that were giving the Rangers trouble. Oh, and the Rangers were in amazement. Casey was talking to man as if he was RJ's new replacement.
My new master!
Hey, yo, Casey, wipe your mouth up while you're down there. You got a little glaze on it. But we find out that this master of the shark technique is actually RJ's father. Oh, and he instantly turns into a Disney disappointed dad, feeling as if his son wasn't living up to his full potential, not taking things seriously. But bro, the worst part about this is that this
gentleman,
Casey, as he really goes up while they're having a father-son reunion, mid-conversation, and asks him, hey master, can you train me real quick? RJ tells him, hey, give me a minute, I'll be right with you.
No. I am your dad.
And the disrespect, you really gonna call another nigga sensei in front of me? Oh no, RJ a bigger man than me. Boy, I brought you in this world as a ranger. I'll take you out of it. And the disrespect to RJ and the glazing of his father commences through the whole episode. Oh, and Casey was just rubbing in how much he loved RJ's father more than him.
I'm still Casey's master.
RJ, your dad is the bomb. He started teaching me the shark sabers. Whoa.
Amazing. I never thought I could do stuff like that.
Let me bounce on it.
But I'm bringing this and many other things up because of RJ and the arc that he's gonna go through, as it takes him from this joke mentor to giving him much more depth. As you see, RJ's strained relationship with his father is all because that his dad is the shark spirit, and he wanted to keep on his lineage by passing on his knowledge and techniques down to his son. And this is where the falling out happened, as RJ gave up trying to learn the shark technique as it just didn't fit his style. As we see that this shark technique seems to be a more serious thing, which is just not RJ's steez. And even though he did not want to disappoint his father, he knew in his heart that he felt like he had to go and make his own path and find his own spirit animal, which inevitably left the two drifting apart. But even these two going through their own personal drama, he still loves his father. And when the Rangers and Finn were going against Daishi and some minions, and RJ saw the one thing that no boy wants to ever see happen to their father, they saw this man getting their butt whooped, and just to make it worse, it was on TV. Oh nah, paying pay-per-view to see your dad get his butt whooped is tragic. I'm just saying that wouldn't happen to me. At least I know I ain't gotta worry about my dad getting his butt whooped. Because I don't have one. Oh, and this was the first sign of when the dog started howling in RJ's chest. Because right before Daishi could finish off Finn, RJ came out of nowhere. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I was having a little doubt in my head just for a second. Boy was standing like he was about to do something, but he going against the Versace Ranger. Bro, every time we cut to this man Daishi, he is fighting somebody. He has anger issues up the wazoo. Oh, but RJ ain't give a dang. He done came out the gate, started putting paws on man. Daishi tried to hit him with a point blank key blast. RJ hit him with the look at the flick of the wrist and swerved a point blank key blast.
You're him.
We've established this, Casey. Oh, and this solidified to me that RJ really got that dog in him. His wolf spirit literally popped out of his chest. Now, boy really pulled that animality out of his keister. Bro has never done this before, and he just decided now to try it. But after this altercation, Finn and his father start to mend the relationship, and Casey finally learned to put some respect on my boy name. Was best. And starts whooping these Rangers up and down this rock quarry until RJ shows himself. And for the sake of his students, decides to come and give himself over to Daishi. And what was Daishi's evil plan that he was gonna do with RJ? Put him into Fight Club. Bro, I tell you, this boy Daishi has a boner for fighting. He just needs to throw the hands at any given moment. And I ain't gonna lie, RJ was getting a little cooked in this and not putting much of a fight. But something very special happens in this moment, as Daishi really wanted to see that dog in him. Accidentally will lead to the series of events that will eventually give birth to a Violator. But for now, the Rangers are able to rescue RJ as they got help from masters in the spirit world and unlock some new forms. But just some day later, RJ's acting a little weird. His munchy craving is getting a little stronger. And what proceeds next really reminds me of that one thing I said in my Doggy Kruger video about another character. Is I guess his boy really wanted to take Doggy's chick and have the most authentic doggy style you could have. I mean, who could blame him? I guess my boy was really a furry at heart. As present day Shaman is watching this man unlock his inner furry. Yeah, RJ took that animality stuff to heart and actually fused with his animal spirit, having it start to show through.
What is that? Half man, half wolf?
Nick, a werewolf? Bro, you telling me you ain't seen one werewolf movie? Y'all don't got Twilight in that universe? What the heck? Boy, RJ started giving them the Koopa Troopa treatment, then bounced off the Blue Ranger right onto the red one. Bro had his inner Italian show, and Blue Ranger then tried to come for a sneak attack. RJ done look back like, yo, what you gonna do about it? And proceeds to do a backflip somersault over man's top, grabs him by the back, hits him with the sight, uses man's back as a trampoline to hit another back flap into an axe kick, hits an emote on the bro, and then just dips. Oh no, we are really seeing the Violator coming through. And the funny thing is, the Rangers don't even know it's him yet. You done seen this man come to work with a ripped up shirt. Bro, if you would have seen one werewolf movie, you would have known it was him. I'm just saying. But the Rangers have a whole mess of problems trying to keep this man under control for 2 whole episodes. Bro, they was really trying to put man in a straitjacket, but finally he does does come back to his senses, but he ends up becoming even closer with his animal spirit, which is just in time as the Rangers have to handle their Monster of the Week duty as a holler monkey screaming obscenities comes to the scene. But this monkey was giving the Rangers trouble. I guess they did not recuperate from the Teen Wolf beatdown, because they was really getting sauced by Dollar Store Wukong out here. Luckily for them, RJ was here to save the day yet again. But this time was different, as it will finally be the time for the birth of the Violator. Casey, don't ruin the moment. Oh yeah, RJ finally became the Purple Wolf Ranger. And this is how I knew they wanted to solidify RJ as one of the greatest Rangers, because just like Doggy Kruger, the Quantum Ranger, and even Magnum Defender, they gotta let my boy go 1v army some minions. RJ that skipped straight to it, he done started clawing people's eyes out. Saw one minion just chilling on top of a car, had to put him in a coffin. The one came to the whip trying to throw hands. He done put him in a coffin. Boy, the minions tried to blow my boy up. He was done swimming through the explosion. Bro, I know my man ain't skip a day of praying, because he even had the knees glowing. He done dropped both of them things on him. Oh, and my boy was loving this Ranger shit. He like, who else want the paws on? Yo, one of the minions started just making shit up on the spot. He done started levitating and floating the man. What the hell was boy thinking he was finna do with that? And the crazy thing is another minion just saw what happened and said, hey, let me try that again. Like, my boys, y'all gotta try something different. And bro, when the minions realize the levitating shit is not working and try something new, RJ does one of the most disrespectful things I done seen. As man sent so much velocity with his knee, he done launched this man. Looks away to put paws on some other minions, looks back and calculates the perfect trajectory to stomp man out. Bro, I'm so happy y'all told me to watch this show. But RJ was done with the bunkie business and was ready to finish off the Monster of the Week. Was about to hand Wukong a Wu-Tang ad beating. Said, I'm gonna put your nuts on the dresser and grab a baseball bat and say, blah. Of course, once defeating the villain, he has to go into his larger form, and it was time for us to see the Purple Whip. And I'll have to say, this is one of the toughest standalone Megazords I done ever seen. And my boy wasn't done showing out. He had to start mauling the monster face. Knew he had to link up his Zord with the Megazord and push the Yellow Ranger to the side. Said, I'm gonna take it from here, big fella. Bro, they hit the Sanji pose with a blade in his feet and sent this monk past, solidifying RJ as one of the greatest Power Rangers to do it. Happy to say this was the first Ranger in series that I've watched past Mystic Force when I was a kid and add his name to the Violators to the channel, as he done saved the day yet again. But make sure you like and subscribe, and I think there's a hype button down there too now. I don't know what that does. You can give it a try and see what happens. But if you want to see the first Purple Violator that we ever covered on this channel, you can definitely check out our Korak video. Or want to see a Violator that looks just like my character, you can check out our Kamen Rider Geeks video. But until next time, what's poppin'? It's Shaman. Peace.
So long, farewell to you, my friends. Goodbye for now, until we